Thank you, dear colleagues. Again, a lot has been said today that I can resonate strongly with. Let me first say that it's a great honor to be here with you in the room today. I am a social democrat. I come from Iceland. I've been in parliament for just over 2 years now. But I've been a political campaigner and participant since I was 17. And that was in 2002. You do the math now. But Iceland, as you know, has acknowledged the state of Palestine, and it was one of the first Western countries to do so back in 2011. I was active in the youth movement back in the day, and was one of the great days of my political life to celebrate that milestone. And the other Nordic countries followed suit, some of them at least, and we know that it's a complicated issue, but I won't get into much detail, but I can tell you that the support for the Palestinian state and their fight for freedom is very strong in Iceland, and moreover 75% of the country believes that their right to sustain an independent and peaceful life should be respected. That having been said also is that many people in Iceland really do believe that we are not doing enough. We have the most opposite problem of the apathetic problem that we describe here today with the political scenario that you describe. I'm a member of the Foreign Committee, and a very common email I get every day from a member of the Icelandic Palestinian Association is just cut diplomatic ties with Israel now. For me, it's probably one of the worst things I could do for the general public in Palestine. And also Israel alike, because we are not haters of Israel, we are not anti-Semites. We are just a small nation that believes that people should live within the scope of international law and just have a peaceful life. I want to address that also. We have talked about Norway, and they're unfortunately not with us today because of the political situation. We have a very important election coming up for them. And I do know that Iceland is very small. I know that we are just a country of mere 400,000 people, and we are not even an EU nation, but we are a member of the EEA, just as Norway. And I do believe that we have a voice that is respected internationally. We do have to, keep our chins up. And I want to inform you that our social democratic left centrist government is putting this in as an urgent geopolitical matter, and I do not for 1 minute think that we could be doing more within that diplomatic scope we should be doing. Take it with a grain of salt. Of course, it's my government. But every time there is an international gathering, whether it's an informal conversation or whether it's the visit of Ursula von der Leyen back in July, the issue of Gaza and Palestine and the rule of international law is always up for discussion. That is not always very popular. I do believe that we have many opportunities here. I miss to see that there are not more Danes here. I think we have some opportunities within the Danish presidency, within the European Union. However, I was attending the CFSP conference in Copenhagen last week, where we were both there. Yeah. And I was pleased to see that Lars Løkke Rasmussen, the Foreign Affairs Minister, he addressed the situation in a video speech. I wasn't really expecting that, but he said that the EU has to think with more innovation. And I was, pleased to see that addressed at least. Again, I can resonate with so many things that have been said here. Alexandra, you said, of course, Norway is not in the EU, but we have to be optimistic about what we can. We have to think with, some innovation also. And I agree with you. It's so bad that we do not have, because I'm a very, passionate passionate European. But let's find a way. Thank you.